Hi, and welcome to my Yoga Foundation series. Today is a really great sequence to start the day with. It is a sequence all on Sukhasana pose, so we're going to spend the entire sequence in our easy sit position. Find yours if you need to take a look at a tutorial on the easy sit posture. Just check out my Yoga Foundations playlist and you'll find a short video on that. So go ahead and take a seat, either directly on your mat, maybe grab a block or a blanket if you want to sit up a little bit higher, and we'll get started. So just take a second here in your Sukhasana posture, grounding the sit bones, maybe allowing the eyes to come to close. Hands are resting gently on the knees. Palms can either face down or face upward. If your palms are facing upward, just allow the fingertips to gently curl in. Feel yourself stay tall through the spine from the crown all the way down to the tailbone. The navel's drawing in. We'll start to take some nice, long, and even breaths. When you're ready, open the eyes. Our whole sequence today will be seated. We'll start with some neck exercises. So let's start to tilt the right ear towards the right shoulder. Bring your right hand to rest onto the left side of the head. And just gently, not so much pull on the head, but allow the weight of the right hand just to pull that ear a little closer to the shoulder, create some length in the left side of the neck. Your left fingertips can rest on the mat. If you'd like, you can lift your left fingertips, maybe start to point them up and towards the sky. And you'll probably start to feel a stretch throughout the left arm, even into the left wrist. If it's too much, please back off of that because we don't want to have too much tension in our wrist or our neck. Slowly release, and we'll take that over to the left side, left ear over to the left shoulder. Just rest that hand on the right side of the head. Still sitting tall. And relax, use the breaths to deepen. Maybe lift the fingertips up off the mat, point them to the sky if that feels good. We'll take one more breath here. Slowly release. Allow the hands to come to the mat or to the knees, and we'll just take some half neck rolls, starting with the right ear towards the right shoulder. And then start to roll the neck down, tuck the chin. And we'll come back and over to the left side. Exhale as you roll down, and inhale on the way back up. Rolling from right to left. Feel free to pause in any areas that feel a little stuck. We'll do one more, returning to the right side. And then come back down into center. And then back to a neutral posture. Really good. From here, inhale the arms up to the sky, up to prayer, gaze can come up. And as you exhale, we'll twist over towards the right. The left hand comes to the left knee. Maybe gaze over your right shoulder. On the next inhale, we bring the hands up to the sky again, gazing up, palms together. And then exhale, we'll take it to the left. Keep doing that with your breath. We'll take a few more rounds between right and left, cycling, twisting, deepening on the exhale. One more round to the right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up, and this time draw the palms back through heart center. From here, let's take the hands behind the backs and we'll clasp our hands. Reach the arms out behind you as you gaze up. Pull the knuckles down towards the mat. Inhale, and on the exhale, start to fold forward. Bending from the hips, maybe lifting the hands up to the sky. Only come down as far as you feel comfortable. Take an inhale here, and exhale it out. On the next inhale, slowly lift up. You can release the clasp. And now we'll go ahead and switch the position of the legs. So if your left leg was in front, now you'll take the right leg in front. From here, we'll take the fingertips behind the head. So our elbows are out to our sides, and they should maybe just barely be in your peripheral or not at all, if you can keep them open up as wide as possible. And from here, we'll take a few twists. Again, going to the right. Inhale as you come back through center, and then exhale to the left. You may not be able to go very far. This is pretty tough, keeping your hands clasped and keeping those elbows open as far as you can. This is a great way to build strength in the upper back. Let's do 2 more each side. Really good. From here, we'll take the hands out to, or the arms to goal pose position. So we have cactus arms, keeping your elbows at about shoulder height. We're going to rotate the hands down so the palms are facing behind us. Go as far as you feel comfortable with, and then take them back up. Again, keeping the elbows at about shoulder height the whole time. Great internal rotation of the shoulders. Great way to build shoulder strength, even by just holding your arms up at this height for extended amount of time. We'll take 5 more of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Really good. Let's come back to that cactus position. From here, we'll close the elbows. So now our forearms are touching. I'm going to come to the side here just so you have a better view. The elbows and the forearms are touching, and your palms, or you're making prayer hands in front of you. The elbows are at about shoulder height. From here, we're going to press our elbows and our forearms together. and just lift up about 1 or 2 inches. You do that 15 times. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Go ahead and release your arms down, maybe shake them out. Probably getting a little tired in the shoulders, but that's just fine. You do that often enough and you'll build up a lot of strength in your shoulders. So now coming back to your easy seat position, if you feel like you need to shift the legs or change the position of your legs, go ahead and take a moment. We're going to set up for just a quick breathing practice at the end of this sequence here. So get comfortable in your seat because we'll spend about 3 to 5 minutes here doing our box breathing. So with our Samavriti or box breathing, we will take an inhale for the count of 3, hold our breath at the top of the inhale for a count of 3, then we'll exhale for another count of 3, hold the breath, retain it for another count of 3. So all even count of 3. If you feel like you can hold or inhale and exhale for 4 or 5 counts, feel free to take it at your own pace. I will continue to count with a count of 3 and we'll take our box breathing. First, let's go ahead and start with an intention. So if you have an intention for yourself today, think of that. I'm going to use an intention of I choose to be happy. Happiness is my choice. So now take your comfortable position, find stillness, maybe close the eyes. Take a couple of normal breaths to begin. Start to quiet the mind, focus on your intention. And we'll start with an inhale to a count of 1, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, release, 2, 3, holding at the bottom, 2, 3, inhale, 2, 3, hold, exhale for 2, 3, holding at the bottom for 2 and 3. Inhale, 2, 3, hold, exhale, hold. Continue at your own pace. If your mind starts to wander, bring yourself back to the count of the breath. Remember to hold after each inhale and to hold after each exhale. Retain the breath without forcing it. If it's too difficult, maybe shorten your count. We'll take our last round here. Everyone end on an exhale. Allow the breath to return to even, just a relaxed and natural state. Maybe start to blink the eyes open if they were closed. Bring the hands to heart center and bow the head, tucking the chin. Thank you for joining me for this really quick sequence. I hope you enjoyed it, and you can come back to it anytime for the easy asana and also the nice little pranayama that we had at the end. I hope you enjoy your day. Make it an amazing one. Bye.